How's it going, guys, and welcome back to the channel for another Star Wars gaming news roundup video. Now, you guys know how this series works by now. Every week or two we round up the latest in Star Wars gaming news, and it's fair to say that in the past week especially, there has been a lot of news for Star Wars games. Things are really starting to heat back up again, which is really good to see. Now, some of this I have already talked about in breaking news videos when things have come out, but I mean, you guys love this series, and there is a bunch of stuff that I haven't talked about yet on the channel that will be in this video. Some of it has literally happened in just the past couple days, so there is plenty of fresh news here. Now, a ton of it is good, but there has also been a ton of backlash and problems surrounding a few things, so we'll of course dive into all of that throughout this video. So if you guys want to be kept up to date on all things Star Wars games, then make sure you are subscribed to the channel with notifications on, and let me know in the comments below what game you're most excited for, LEGO Star Wars or Star Wars Squadrons. And if you haven't already, be sure to follow me over on Twitch. We are running a new giveaway this week. We will be giving away a copy of the Battlefront 2 Celebration Edition and a copy of Sea of Thieves for either platform of your choice. I've been streaming both of those games mainly lately, and it's been a ton of fun. All you need to do is head over to the Twitch channel, drop a follow, and watch for at least half an hour. We will be live as this video is posted, and the winners will be announced at the end of the week. But for now, let's just get on into this video. So let's start this video off with the weirdest news of the video, and that is for Sims 4. Now, I bet that none of you thought you would see Sims 4 news on my channel, but I mean, hey, here we are. So the reason that this is coming up in my video is because recently there was a Star Wars DLC pack released to Sims 4, and you know, that sounds innocent enough. But the reason I wanted to bring it up is because it has created a ton of controversy and backlash. So I thought it would be worthwhile throwing here into this video. So for those who don't know, a few days ago a new DLC came to Sims 4 which allowed Sims players to go to Batuu, basically Galaxy's Edge, and have a ton of Star Wars content in the game itself. Well, that didn't exactly go over with fans at all. Look at this dislike to like ratio on YouTube. Pretty savage. We as players sometimes thought that DICE were out of touch when it came to Battlefront 2 and what the community wanted for that game. But it turns out we really didn't know the half of it. I have never seen a community get so grieved on content like this, at least lately. Like I said before, I know this is Sims 4, but this was a big talking point in the past couple weeks, so I thought I've kind of got to just get it into this video. But moving on and to the normal stuff, Battlefront 2 got a final patch into the game that fixed a few bugs, including the Vader invincibility glitch and Grievous bug, as well as a bug with Darth Maul that prevented him from blocking. Now, I haven't actually spoken about my thoughts on the final Battlefront 2 patch on the channel yet, seeing as all the videos I've posted since have been covering LEGO Star Wars. But I will be making a video talking about the current state of Battlefront 2 sometime soon. Now, this patch wasn't anything crazy. I have tested it out a fair bit, and opinions are mixed on what I think. But I thought I'd just mention this in this video, seeing as this was one of the many things that have gone down in the last 2 weeks for Star Wars games. And I really am trying my best to just include absolutely everything that I can in these news roundup videos, as some people just watch these, so there you go. But obviously, the fair chunk of Star Wars game news from the past 2 weeks comes from LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. Lots of news released on the game, as well as some new details that I haven't covered yet, but we will get into today. So to touch on the stuff we've already covered, the new LEGO Star Wars trailer dropped, and it was fair to say that it was absolutely amazing. It converted a lot of people that were iffy about the game, including myself. It's a very impressive trailer, and the music just made it even better. We got to see a ton of characters and locations, and it seems like it's going to live up to the promise of it being absolutely huge. Now, the LEGO Star Wars game director went on and mentioned the other day, he said that it's been really encouraging to see how everyone has been enjoying the trailer, but that we have only seen the tip of the iceberg, and that they can't wait to share more in the future. Now, this is pretty exciting stuff because anyone who has seen the trailer would know that there was a lot shown, and it's apparently just the tip of the iceberg. That's out of his mouth. Again, this just further hits home to the fact that this game is going to be absolutely huge, and given that we saw dozens and dozens of characters and dozens of locations, that has me excited. At this point, I would be really surprised if they missed even one planet from the 9 films. Now, we do know that they are going to be including content from Rogue One and Solo in DLC form. So even the spin-offs seem like they're going to get their fair share of content as well. Now this brings me on to my next point. It seems from all accounts we will not be getting a DLC for the Clone Wars TV show, unfortunately. Now I am assuming that this would go for Star Wars Rebels as well. But having said that, we will be getting, on the other hand, content for The Mandalorian and apparently content from Season 2, which is launching on Disney Plus at the end of October. So expect plenty of content from the show to appear in the LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga game. I really cannot wait for both the show and the game, and at this point, The Mandalorian is about the only thing that could salvage this year. Now, I also wanted to mention this, as there has been a very limited amount of complaints for LEGO Star Wars, but there has been one complaint that has been consistent. This is obviously in regards to the fact that the characters will be talking in this game. Now, from all accounts, it seems like TT Games are actually looking into an option that allows players to flick a switch so the characters just grunt like the old games. Now, this isn't confirmed yet, but is something that's been thrown around in the air. Now, I know I for one would prefer them to talk, but there are a lot of people that want it to stick true to the old games with just grunting. But I mean, each to their own. An option for both would be best for everyone involved, so we'll see how that all pans out. If it ever happens, you know that you'll see it in a video. But I do want you guys to let me know in the comments though, would you prefer the characters in LEGO Star Wars to grunt or talk? I'd put a poll on the video, but YouTube got rid of that for some reason, so yeah, comment below, grunt or talking. But now moving on to some Star Wars Squadrons news. Now Squadrons also got a new trailer reveal alongside LEGO Star Wars, but LEGO Star Wars kind of took the spotlight a fair bit and Squadrons kind of just got pushed aside. I mean, nobody is really talking about it, and I'm probably guilty of that myself given my last two videos have been on LEGO Star Wars, but anyway, we got a single player trailer for Squadrons, so that means we've had the teaser, we've had the gameplay trailer, and we've had the single player trailer. So I'd say that's going to be it for Squadrons until the game releases. Now, having played the game myself and seen all the trailers, there isn't a whole lot more that they could showcase, at least from what I can see. Obviously, the contents of the single player is unknown to even myself. I only got to play the prologue, some of which was actually seen in the trailer as it was highlighted, but we did get to see much more, which showed us interactions with characters like Hera Syndulla and Wedge Antilles, which was a pretty cool addition. Now, will this game have cameos from bigger characters like Fallen Order did with Darth Vader? I've been doing some looking around and I highly doubt it, especially given the time period. It is possible though that we could see characters like Luke, Leia, etc, but I wouldn't hold my breath. It is possible though, like seeing as Luke and Leia both appeared pretty easily in Battlefront 2's campaign, which took place in a similar time period, but again, who knows. It would be a damn nice surprise though, as seeing Vader in Fallen Order was just a jaw-dropping moment, and if that spoiled Fallen Order for you, and I know someone is going to say that it did, come on dude, the game has been out since November last year and Vader was in the game's marketing a few days after it came out. I just felt like I had to say that because I can't talk about Fallen Order without posting full spoiler warnings for some reason. People always complain, so yeah, if you got spoiled then sorry dude, but that's on you. But yeah, like I said, I think that's just about it for the main marketing of Squadrons. We might get tiny snippets here or there, but as for the meat and potatoes of Squadrons marketing, I'd say that's about it. Now, I think Squadrons is going to be received well. It's just about the longevity and how long things are going to last. It is not going to replace Battlefront 2 and fill that gigantic hole that Battlefront 2's cancellation left in the Star Wars gaming community. That I can assure you. But having said that, I really am looking forward to the game's release and I can't wait to stream the game, test out the VR and all that good stuff. It's going to be so much fun. But I'd say that's just about it for the latest Star Wars gaming news from the past 2 weeks. Some pretty big news, especially for LEGO Star Wars. Now, I do have some videos in the pipeline for this channel and I want to get them out before Squadrons releases. They're going to focus more on future Star Wars games and I think you guys will really enjoy them, so be sure to subscribe to the channel with notifications on if you haven't already. And if you did go on to enjoy this video, then be sure to drop a like as it helps get this video out there, and if you haven't already, be sure to head over to the Twitch channel. We've been streaming some Battlefront over there and a lot of Sea of Thieves, which has been stupidly fun. And like I said earlier, we will be streaming Squadrons when it comes out there too. I do doubt that I'll be doing many more streams on YouTube, to be perfectly honest. YouTube is just a mess when it comes to streaming. So yeah, be sure to check out the Twitch and remember the giveaway is currently running. But yeah, that is just about going to do it for this video. Thank you all for dropping through. Look forward to more videos coming soon, and I'll catch you all next time.